So this Chelsea problem is going to continue to the end of the season. I just hope that if you're a Chelsea fan, you guys should be able to get Todd Bowley and his people.
Yeah.
The decision making. I expect them to take a decision as who the next coach will be with about 3 games to the end of the season. That is what Man United did. Everybody realized that United were going to appoint Ten Hag once it was that clear that he was the man for the job. They are still not certain as to whether to go for Nagelsmann or Luis Enrique. This is my take on these 2 coaches. I think that if they bring in Luis Enrique, he's the most experienced, but his method, his identity will need time
to establish.
Because he's not going to move away from what we saw him do when he was coach of Barcelona and when he was coach of what? The Spanish national team. It's the tiki-taka way of doing it. And it comes with it. It will perfect time.
Yeah.
Whilst if they decide to go with Nagelsmann, he will try and implement what Ten Hag is doing. The high pressing, the quick punting, the movement, the demand. Do it. You have to get it done. For as long as I'm the manager. So you look at the 2 men. Who do you think will suit Chelsea? But the way they do their things at that club, firing coaches now and then,
they need
I don't think they'll have the patience for Luis Enrique. But I do think he should be the man they should actually hire. Because they've got young players and they need a manager who will walk in there and command respect from everybody. You don't want Thiago Silva looking like Nagelsmann, although he wouldn't do that.
Thiago Silva is older than Nagelsmann.
Yes, he would, because he looks at Nagelsmann and he's older than Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
Koulibaly looks at him. He's almost of the same age, maybe 2
And the
2
truth
years
about
different.
players like that is that they are. Thiago Silva is a Champions League winner.
Yeah, they are Champions League winner. He's seen it
won,
all.
He's won multiple leagues across different
platforms. So you want him to be coached by a manager who would demand a bit more from him.
And this is a problem they had with Graham Potter.
Graham Potter, exactly. So for me, they should go for Luis Enrique. As to whether he's the one they will pick, because there were reports this weekend saying that Enrique himself was terribly disappointed when they gave the job to Lampard, because he had told them that he was ready to take on Real Madrid in the Champions League and they didn't offer him the job.